Charlotte, North Carolina. Bank of America Stadium, the site for today's game.
Hello, friends. Jim Nance along with Bill Sims getting set for kickoff and a big primetime game headed your way. The lights are on. The excitement's building, Bill.
Yeah, the excitement is building, Jim. There's no doubt. The players, they sit around all day long in their hotel rooms waiting for this game to happen, so it just builds up the emotion. The energy just can't wait to get out there, so it should be fun. It's going to be fast, and it's going to be exciting.
Throw out all the week-long hype. The teams are in position now, and now they can settle things on the field. Goodwin's going to test the coverage this time. And the tackle's made right around the 25-yard line. At quarterback, one of the tallest signal callers in the league at 6'5", he's E.J. Manuel.
Well, when you look at E.J. Manuel, first-round pick of the Buffalo Bills, when he played last year, when he wasn't hurt, he played very well. But the big thing in the NFL now, especially for quarterbacks, you got to stay on the field.
The Bills lined up in the pistol. 1st and 10. Here's the give to Fred Jackson. Brought down at the 32. And that's the type of run I think this offense would take all game long, Phil.
Oh, would they ever? They would love this. This is showing your dominance here. The offensive line doing a good job, but also solid job by the running back picking up some good yards.
Wide receivers stacked up on this play. The Bills from the 32. Throws the pass. That's good enough for the first down. Their first of the day.
I think the best thing to say about that play, it's just it gained a few yards, so that's what you do. All plays don't score. Sometimes you just want to pick up a couple yards.
Spiller takes his spot in the backfield. Now 1st and 10. They'll run it here. That's stopped by Roman Harper.
Wow, when you keep picking up first downs like this, it gives you confidence. But maybe most importantly, it gets the defense sitting over there going, what's coming next?
The Panthers defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. First down and 10. He's got the grab, and he's got the first. Flag is out.
Personal foul, face mask, defense.
Boy, his head got yanked back the other way. An obvious face mask penalty, and that's a big one.
It's about safety of the players, too. That's why when you grab, hit the helmet in certain situations, it's going to be a 15-yard penalty. Don't grab the face mask.
After the long gain, let's see what they do here. Handoff. Left side. Gains 11.
Number 28.
Well, the offense has done a good job getting down inside the 20 in the so-called red zone or green zone by some teams. But the defense, you can be a little more aggressive now because you don't have to worry about the length of the field. It is shortened, so take advantage of it and attack this offense a little more.
Offense lines up here. First and goal from the 10. Trying to work that left side.
Number 3. Plays complete.
As we feature now the offensive starters, the incredibly quick running back out of Clemson, C.J. Spiller.
You know, Jim, every week it seems like we say, oh, he's a speedy guy from Clemson. There's so many of them in the NFL that can really run. And C.J. Spiller, look out. Every time he touches the football, he is capable of taking it all the way in for a touchdown.
Second and goal from the 7. Reaches out and grabs it.
As we set now the defense, remember, he was the defensive player of the year in 2013, and he is Luke Kuechly.
Every defense would love to have a middle linebacker like Luke Kuechly, just where they can read the plays, get to the guys, make the tackles. Just a hard worker and a great leader.
Nothing will drive a coach crazier than a false start penalty.
False start, offense. Still third down.
The Bills bring in an extra tight end for this play.
Third and forever.
Has Watkins. Watkins is brought down after picking up 14 on the play.
Jim, when you get in these situations, there's not much you can do. Third and long, not easy to pick up first downs in these type of situations.
Chip shot here. Drives it through for the field goal.
There's nothing like being ahead in the football game, no matter how many points it is, because now you can manage it in a different way, even though it's early in this game, and you make the other team come after you.
Runs it out to about the 27 before he's taken down. The Carolina Panthers are led onto the field by their leader, quarterback Cam Newton, who led them to the division title just a season ago.
Well, when you look back to that 2011 draft, Cam Newton was the first player picked, and I think we can all say now he was worthy of it. What a career he's had so far in 3 years.
Williams has got it on the handoff.
And they tackle him there at the 34.
This offensive lineup often will feature the tight end in a prominent role, and that means Greg Olsen.
Greg Olsen can really run at 6'6". When you can run like he can, you have a good pair of hands, you are going to be a favorite target of the quarterback.
Today's starting lineups have been brought to you by Head & Shoulders, the official shampoo of the National Football League.
And Williams, running room. Williams is tackled down.
When a coach can have a run that picks up those kind of yards, it gives them confidence, and they will show more and more patience with the running game. So the defense, they better dig in here.
Here they come back to the line after picking up over 20 yards on that last play.
The Panthers have it at the 44.
Unstoppable. The 10, taking it all the way home for the touchdown.
How about this gift? A wide open receiver down the field. The quarterback, good job of finding. He throws it down there and he gets the easy touchdown.
The Panthers for the extra point. It's good. The Bills are ready to return the kickoff. It'll be a touchback. For this play, they'll go with 2 tight ends. 1st and 10.
Spiller's taking the handoff.
They'll mark the football at the 22.
Gain of 2.
Second down and 8.
C.J. Spiller.
And he'll go to the left. And it's Roman Harper who makes the tackle.
Gain of 3.
Spiller's trying to be patient, but there is nowhere to run that time, and he only gets a short gain.
C.J. Spiller is in the backfield.
3rd and 5.
The Bills get a first down. And he's tackled, but not until he picked up the first down.
You know, when you throw the football like that down the field, you pick up a first down, now you can do anything you want on the offensive side, and you got that defense guessing.
Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one.
First down at the 34.
C.J. Spiller. The tackle is made.
When you talk about counter runs, what we just saw that time, the defense thinks the play's going one way, then a pulling guard or tackle comes around and catches a defensive lineman off guard and makes a good block.
Spiller's lined up as the single back.
Second down and 5. And he's forced to the ground.
Well, that's a sign of a good defense. When you can sack the quarterback, when you're just rushing the defensive lineman, you don't need any tricks, you don't need any blitzes. Man, that's talent.
Spiller takes his spot in the backfield. 3rd and 7. Makes the reception. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to 4th down.
Here we go. Big decision right here for the coach. 4th and short, trailing at the end of the first half near midfield. What do? Sometimes this guy is daring. Let's find out.
The Bills decide they will punt the football. And he's going to be tackled right around the 31-yard line. It's Williams in the backfield. 1st down at the 31. Got a flag. Has 12 on this play.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
Roughing the passer call gives the offense 15 yards and a new set of downs.
Yeah, and it was a terrible roughing the passer that time. He absolutely took 2 steps before he hit the quarterback. You can see when he lets the ball go. When you see him let it go, pull up.
First down at the 42. Williams going to get it from the eye. And the tackle is made right around the 39-yard line.
Here's a look at the defense at cornerback, the former 1st-round pick out of South Carolina, Stephon Gilmore.
Gilmore is making that transition. It's not easy going from college, where he played in the SEC at South Carolina, to the NFL, but he got better last year. This year, I think he's going to turn into an outstanding corner.
The Panthers have it at the 39. Stewart's tackled down after a gain of 5.
Here's the ball. Gain of 5.
Wide receivers are bunched up.
Ready. 180.
The Panthers have it at the 34. And Williams is able to read that play and make the hit.
The Bills defensive coordinator, my gosh, he is one happy guy. Anytime you get in the backfield and stop a runner and make him lose yards, that's some good stuff.
A 52-yard field goal attempt coming up. The field goal attempt is good. It's good.
This guy's a threat anytime you cross midfield. Really, he can kick it from 60 yards. Great leg strength. What a weapon to have on your side.
Everyone's lined up for this kickoff. That'll be a touchback, and the ball will be placed at the 20. Manuel's got 2 tight ends on the field for this snap. First and 10.
They'll call on the services of C.J. Spiller. And they are in on Spiller. The Bills will take the snap from the 30. Gets the handle here. Gains maybe 5.
That play is good for a first down.
Jackson's able to show everybody why he should get the football more. Good job that time, finding his way and picking up a first down.
The Bills will take the snap from the 35. And straight ahead, Spiller. And that's a big-time tackle that keeps them 3 yards short of the first down marker.
Good job that time by the offense. Power run gets them a few yards.
C.J. Spiller is in the backfield. 2nd and 3. They hand it off to him again. Davis there to make the tackle.
Good job by the defensive line, standing in there and fighting, and they hold the running back to a short gain.
An extra tight end on the field for this one.
The Bills will take the snap from the 45.
And he's taken down, but not until he picks up the first.
Nothing like seeing a complete offense. That's what we're watching here today. Yes, we know they can throw it, but what they're showing us here, they can grind out some first downs running the football too.
Wide receivers stacked up on this play. Now 1st and 10.
To Williams. And they advance the ball onto the other side of the field.
Anytime you get over 4 yards on first down, it doesn't matter what the play is. Is it a run or a pass? That time, nice throw by the QB. Now they're in great position. 2nd down and short.
Williams, a receiver in the slot.
2nd down, 3 for the first.
C.J. Spiller.
Well, when you have good team speed on the defensive side, you can make plays just like this. You can get in the backfield and tackle the running back for a loss.
Spiller takes his spot in the backfield. 3rd and 5. They call his number once more. That's a gain of 10.
Good for a first down.
C.J. Spiller is so fast, you always have to be on high alert. Don't let him get outside. When he does, just like that one, that speed will get you. Nice job getting the first down.
Manuel's lined up. 2 tight ends set. First down at the 39. The catch is made. Tries to ward off a defender with a stiff arm. There is a flag out.
Holding offense.
The defense accepts the
Still first
penalty.
down.
The Bills have it at the 34. Now makes the move to the right. In the promised land. Touchdown.
Pin the mirrors back and let's go.
Well, here we are. It's a tie game now. We'll see how the teams react to it. Will it be positive or negative?
The Bills getting set now for the extra point. Inside of the uprights. The Panthers are prepared to return the kickoff. And he's tackled just past the 20. We'll mark it at the 22-yard line. Newton's going to be in the pistol here. First down and 10. Takes it on the counter. Gains 5.
When you're going against a really athletic defense, there's nothing like reverses and the counter run game because they see it, they go, and you counter it, and that's why it works to perfection.
Two tight ends on the field here. The Panthers from the 27. Play fake. On the money.
Number 1 with the completion. Gain
Well,
of
the drag
2
route
on
that
the play.
time picked up solid yards. These receivers, sometimes they get a little nervous running these drag routes or these short crossers because they are afraid a defender's going to come out of nowhere and hit them. That's the quarterback's job. See in front of the receiver, lead the guy to the open space.
Williams is in the backfield. Third down and 3. He's looking to the right here on this throw. Oh, we've got an injured player on the field.
Yeah, Jim, it looks like an upper body injury. I think we're pretty sure of that. And as usual, we just hope it's not serious. We'll find out here soon. That's a nice job by the offense there. Get the first down, keep those chains moving, give yourself 3 more opportunities.
First down at the 37. D'Angelo Williams. And now they'll be on the other side of the 50 after this play. D'Angelo Williams breaking the long one.
Yeah, give him a chance down there in Carolina. He'll get it done. You can't let the quarterback do all the running plays. And Williams, he has proven over a long career that he is an outstanding runner.
One more snap and another quarter is in the books. The first quarter is behind us, and we'll step aside as you watch the NFL on EA Sports. The Panthers still driving as the second quarter gets underway. And the second quarter is underway with this snap. Going to be a tackle for a loss.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the offense that time on first down. Now the defense is in a good situation.
Newton's setting up now in the pistol. 2nd and 11. Williams has handed the football. They've got him behind the line of scrimmage.
In situations like this, you think you're making the right call. You're going to run the football on second down so you can get in a good situation for third. And no, what happens? You lose a couple yards, and now you're in a tough 3rd and long.
Newton has everybody split out wide for this snap. They'll hike it to him out of the shotgun. Down the field. Wow. In the books. Touchdown.
What a terrible job by the defense. That time, nobody even covers the receiver. He is wide open down the field, and, hey, nice job by the quarterback going through his progression. He finds the open guy and gets a touchdown pass.
The Panthers lined up now for the point after. The point after try is in the books. The Bills are ready to return the kickoff. And he runs it out to about the 27 before he's taken down. First and 10. Throws to the right. Catch made. And Kuechly in on the tackle.
That was a nice job by the offense. It just puts them in a better position to pick up third down. Nice little throw and catch.
The Bills have it at the 34. C.J. Spiller. And the tackle is made at the 35-yard line.
Well, I know it's not going to make a highlight film, but still a good solid run up in there for a couple yards.
Third and 3. Spiller's going to secure the handoff.
Games in the NFL can hinge on third and short. Who can pick them up and who can stop them? How about that play that time by the defense? They stopped the third and short run, and now it's fourth down.
Set up return. Here he goes. He's brought down at the 46. It's Williams in the backfield. First down at the 46. And Williams throws the stiff arm. Met by Spikes that time.
That was a power running play that time by the offense. It picked up some good yards. Nothing like it. Show the defense you're willing to get in there and slug it out and get some tough running yards.
Double tight end formation. Second and 3. Williams going to take the handoff now. Spikes is in on the tackle.
Williams is never able to build up that power that he has as a running back when there's nowhere to go. Hey, there's nowhere to go. That's a short gain.
They load it up now. Bring out the jumbo formation. The Panthers will take the snap from the 45. And he's tackled down after picking up the first.
Good job of knowing the situation on the offensive side. Third and short. Don't look for a big run. Just get enough to get a first down and get those chains moving.
Williams is in the backfield. First down at the 41. Gets it again. They'll mark him at the 40.
If you want to run the football with success, you're going to have plays like this where they pick up very little yardage. Don't listen to the fans. Keep running it, and it'll work.
On this passing down, the defense comes out in the nickel. The Panthers will take the snap from the 40. Has his target. Dixon's tackled down after a gain of 7.
The Panthers understand just get whatever yards you can every time you run a play. That's what they do that time. It's a short completion, but look what position it puts them here in on third down. This is something they can handle.
Newton lines up in the pistol. The Panthers take it from the 33. And Williams, his ball comes out. And the defense has it. Nice tackle.
Fumble on the play, recovered by the defense.
Well, the one thing we know about the NFL, when you have the football in your hands, they are going to attack it. You got to know that as a ball carrier, protect it a lot better.
The lineman tries to plead his case, but it looks like a false start.
False start, offense. Still first down.
Manual set, empty backfield. First down at the 27. To the outside, the catch is made.
Well, when you keep chipping away with these short throws, sooner or later that defense is going to come up, and when they come up, that's when you throw it over the top.
Second and 12. Handoff by Manuel. Ely's the one who made the big stop.
Well, we still got a close game here, and you got to try to keep it that way. It's third and long, and you're losing the football game. Don't take a chance on the offensive side. Wait for your next opportunity.
C.J. Spiller is in the backfield. Manuel's going to take it from the gun. Looks to his left. And incomplete pass that time as he threw it short.
Defensive coordinators love this situation, don't they? Third and long, they can do just about anything, and it's going to work, and they stop the offense that time.
That's a gain of 6.
38-yard punt. Return for a gain of 6 yards.
The Panthers will take the snap from the 40. Williams taking the handoff. Nowhere to go as this will be a loss of 3.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the first down play that time by the offense, and now they have a good situation.
Second down and 13. Handoff to Jonathan Stewart. They'll mark him at the 46.
And you're an offensive lineman and you can line up and just run the football straight ahead and pick up those kind of yards. You are going to get into the head of the defense. You're basically saying, we're tougher than you are, and we're just going to come right at you.
Nickel formation here for the defense. Newton standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. And he's going to be dumped. And that's a 3-and-out.
Well, that time the quarterback is sacked on the third down, and of course, that's bad. But the good thing is he did not try to force the football down the field and get the turnover.
And it'll be Nortman back to punt. Thomas going to make the tackle. Williams is lined up now as a slot receiver. The Bills will take the snap from the 30. Spiller takes it out of the eye.
Got to give the defense some credit on first down. There's so many things the offense can do. They were ready for that play, and they stopped it.
Offense lines up here. Second down and 10. They'll call on the services of C.J. Spiller.
That play is good for a Bills first down.
Watching C.J. Spiller's like watching a video game. He is so quick and fast. Beautiful job that time picking up big yards on the run.
Wide receivers are bunched up. First down at the 45. Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field. Manuel set in the pistol. Second and 4. C.J. Spiller. And that's a gain of 9.
That play is good for a first down.
Spiller's a very smart runner. He knows situations in the game. He saw the first down yard markers, and what does he do? He gets past them and picks up the first down.
Offense lines up here. First and 10. Jackson running right through the trenches.
22 with the carry. 1 yard.
Jackson's a dangerous runner when you give him room to run, but there is no room this time. What a job by the defense. They bottle him up for a short gain.
Jackson is in the backfield. 2nd and 8. Jackson's going to take it on the counter. And gains maybe 4.
On the run, gain of 4.
The Bills will take the snap from the 35. He has the grab. That picks up 11.
Completes the pass.
Good job by the offense. Another first down. The defense absolutely is getting tired. And when you get tired, you make mistakes.
The Bills have it at the 24. They have this one covered up, and it's going to set them back for a loss.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the offense that time on first down. Now the defense is in a good situation.
Second down and 11. C.J. Spiller. That picks up 7.
Power running. A lot of teams in this league don't even do it anymore. This team, they can power it up in there and pick up those tough yards.
Quarters formation here for the defense. Third and 4. Looking to the right side and throws it in the end zone. Touchdown.
Let's go, defense. Let's go. Hey, defense.
Well, that score ties the game up. Now on the defensive side, you got to come out there and take advantage of this feeling you got going now and get the football back for your offense.
The Bills now with the extra point to tie the game. Extra point is good. Bills ready to boot this one down the field. And they're all over him at the 18-yard line.
On the return.
From the gun, Newton. Tries to get the feet down, but this will be ruled incomplete. Offense lines up here. 2nd and 10. D'Angelo Williams. Graham's there to take him down.
Well, anytime you're talking about a successful run in the NFL, the running back is going to be a big part of that. Breaking tackles, but this time it was just the vision of the running back. He picked the right hole and picked up some nice yards.
Cam Newton takes a look now from under center. 3rd and short. They'll go ground. The tackle's made, and the first down is picked up.
Williams is a great running back to have on your football team, isn't he? He goes up in there and gets the first down. Now your offense has 3 more chances.
Offense lines up here. The Panthers from the 32. They're going to stay on the ground. It's Mario Williams who makes the stop.
Nice job that time by the defense. They were ready for the run. Nowhere for the running back to go, and they stop him for a short gain.
Halftime is coming up, but first we reach the 2-minute warning. Welcome back. Halftime just a couple of minutes away as we resume play out of the 2-minute warning. The Panthers will take the snap from the 35 to Williams. He's taken down at the 35.
This is what you call throwing the wide receiver open against man-to-man coverage. Throw it to the open space. Let the receiver outrun the defensive back. Nice completion.
Cam Newton takes it from the shotgun. Has it right on the sideline, inbounds.
You know, as a quarterback, sometimes you got to trust that arm and throw the football past the first down marker. There were guys open, but no, he takes the safe route, throws it short. Defense makes the tackle, and here we are staring at a 4th down.
The Panthers have to punt the football. McKelvin from the 19. Brought down after a gain of 6. Nickel formation for the defense here. The Bills will take the snap from the 25. Got the completion. Gains 15. Underneath, but can't find a mark that time as the pass goes incomplete.
Well, the protection was bad. Quarterback didn't have the time. He's off balance, and he throws the incompletion.
Chandler's a tight end, but lined up in the backfield for this play. Sticks to his hands.
Number 3 throws complete. Gain of 11.
You can't be faint of heart. In other words, don't run away. Sometimes you got to stand in there, throw it down the field, and take the hit. Good job by the quarterback that time.
Spillers, a running back normally, but this time lined up as a receiver in the slot. He's looking to the right here on this throw. Spillers got it. First down. The Bills are going to burn the first of their 3 timeouts right here. That timeout might be very useful for the offense. They're now ready to go.
Well, when you play this coverage, cover 4. In other words, you got 4 defenders playing deep, equally spread across the field. Well, who's going to cover the in cuts and underneath? Nobody. That's why the quarterback got an easy completion that time on the in route.
The defense comes out in the nickel. Now 1st and 10. And intercepted. Ducks out of bounds.
Nice job of the defense that time. In position, they read the quarterback's eyes, and it led to an interception.
Offense lines up here. First down and 10. To Williams. Spikes is the one who brings him to the ground. The Panthers are going to burn the first of their 3 timeouts right here. Offense ready for action coming out of their timeout.
Nice job by the quarterback finding the open guy short. They get the completion. They still do not get the first down, though.
On this passing down, the defense comes out in the nickel. Newton in shotgun formation. And Williams, and he's tackled some 3 yards away from a first down. The Panthers, 1 timeout remaining. Offense ready to play after calling a timeout.
There wasn't much there that time, so good job by the quarterback just throwing the ball and getting the catch and just getting a couple yards.
Newton's got it in the gun. It's intercepted. That'll stop the play right there.
Records the interception on the play.
Good job that time by the defense. Not being fooled, being in position. When you're in position, you have a chance to make the play. That time they did. They got the interception.
Move 58. Move 58.
Manuel from the gun. Has the reception all alone. He's going to be tackled right around the 24-yard line.
Out on the play.
We're back, and the offense is ready to roll after the timeout.
Good job by the receiver that time. Getting that extra couple yards, gets a first down. They are marching. Let's see how the defense reacts.
Here's the first snap after the big play. Manuel from the gun. And he's taken down. We'll go no huddle.
7-yard loss on the play.
The Bills snap it at the 31. And incomplete. Didn't get his feet down.
Third down.
Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a third time. A sloppy 5-yard penalty on the false start.
False start, offense. Still third down.
Offense lines up here. Three-step drop. Makes the catch, but didn't get the feet down. Incomplete.
Jim, when you get in these situations, there's not much you can do. Third and long, not easy to pick up first downs in these type of situations.
The Bills lining up for the field goal attempt. Puts it through the uprights. Needed plenty of leg on that one.
Well, Jim, that field goal puts them in the lead. It was a nice drive by the offense, and what it does, it just gives you confidence. You did some positive things on the field, and it should carry over for you for the rest of the game.
And Carpenter readying his team for the kickoff. Here's the kick, and this one's just a little squib kick down in the middle of the field. Rivers is in on the tackle.
And we'll be back to Charlotte after the break for the start of the third quarter.
We're back here now in this one, where the Bills lead by 3.
Danielle Bellini is there with the latest from the sidelines.
I caught up with Coach Marone during halftime. His team has the lead, and he told me he's proud of the way his guys have battled it out there. He said it hasn't been pretty the whole time, but his players have been resilient, and that's a major factor in the score. Hopefully his players will keep it up here in the second half, guys. Back to you.
Danielle, thank you very much. Now we'll go to the field. And they stop him from running it out to the 20. Mark him down at the 19. Stewart is in the backfield. And here we go. The first snap of the second half. Trying to find an opening to the right. And Branch is there to take him down.
This is one good tackling defense. They stay in good position at all times, and we saw it that time, and they stopped the play for a short gain.
They bring in the extra tight end. Second and 9. He makes the catch. Spikes is there to make the stop.
The Panthers look pretty confident out there on the field, don't they? And they're very calm, and they should be. That first down, they're right in this game. Down a couple points here in the second half. Don't look down the field for that big play. Just keep marching.
Olsen's a tight end, but now shifted into the backfield. First down at the 29. Outside to the left. Brought down at the 29.
Alonso's just not an outside rusher. We see it right here. What a job showing that strength. Stays in position, and the run's coming outside, and he stops it for no gain.
Williams lined up behind his quarterback as the single back.
Second down and 10.
Toss play here to Williams. Williams is tackled down.
I think, Jim, you know, when you got a close game like this, it's third and long on the offensive side, you got to be smart. You know, don't take a chance. If you take a chance and cause a turnover, then that could turn the game around big time. So I expect the quarterback here to be very conservative with his decision.
Stewart lined up in the backfield. The Panthers have it at the 29.
And he's thrown to the ground.
Makes the sack. Loss of 5.
We got to give that defensive front a lot of credit, man. They are pushing. They're getting after it. They know it's probably going to be a pass on third down, and they get back to the quarterback and take him down.
The punter awaits the snap. Tolbert's there that time for the tackle. It's a too-tight end formation.
Easy, kill.
First and 10. Manuel still has it. Has Watkins.
And he is tackled down at the 38-yard line.
I think the best thing to say about that play, it's just it gained a few yards, so that's what you do. All plays don't score. Sometimes you just want to pick up a couple yards.
Manuel's got everybody split out wide. Second down and 4. He's got the catch.
Number 28 makes the reception.
That's what you want to do. Just get a first down, especially when you're on top. Keep the clock moving. Keep the defense guessing. Make them react instead of attack.
Chandler's playing out of position in the backfield here. First and 10.
They'll call on the services of C.J. Spiller.
Decoe's there to make the tackle.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this, over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
Spiller's lined up in a single back formation. Second down and 5. C.J. Spiller. He's going to be swallowed up behind the line.
How about the defensive line? Getting that penetration, getting off the football at the snap, and getting it done, getting in the backfield and making that tackle.
Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a third time. 3rd and 8. Easy catch there. No one near him.
The catch is made for a first down.
Well, here we are in the second half of a tight game, and you always hear this: control the tempo of the game, just move the chains, and that's what the offense did that time. Picked up the first down and just keep marching from here.
First down following the long play. Staying with the passing game on first down. Throwing now to his left. Picks up 8 here.
Here's a look at the red zone statistics brought to you by Verizon.
Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a 3rd time. The give. Jackson looking for a lane. He knew exactly where he had to go to pick up the first.
Good job by the offense getting the first down in the red zone. Now becomes tricky. Can you deceive the defense where you get a chance to get a score?
Offense lines up here.
1st and goal from the 5.
Here's the give to Fred Jackson. Jackson's taken down.
The defense has got to be a little aggressive here. Your team is down. You've got to attack this offense. You don't want them to get in there and get another score.
Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a 3rd time. Jackson's going to... He's in the end zone. Touchdown.
Well, you got a lead. You drive down the field. You score a touchdown. Now we're going to find out if the other team can stay patient or will they panic.
The Bills now will tack on the extra point.
Count it. The Panthers are prepared to return the kickoff.
Gets out past the 20 and brought down at the 24. And Williams is in the backfield. Single back set.
Just a quick drop back.
Spikes is there to make the tackle.
On the play. Gain of 5.
Nickel formation here for the defense. 2nd down and 5.
Williams got the catch and the first.
Well, when your team is behind, what do? Just come out there and get a first down. That's a nice job by the offense.
Newton's lining up in the pistol. The Panthers have it at the 34. Newton, handoff.
And he's tackled down at the 36-yard line.
Gain of 2.
Olsen's in the slot receiver role for this upcoming snap.
2nd down and 8.
Newton still has it.
Avant's got the catch and the first. Touchdown and drawing close.
What a tremendous throw by the quarterback that time for the touchdown. What confidence he has in that arm. Small window, very little room to throw that football in there. He didn't worry about it, fired it, got the touchdown.
The Panthers with the PAT to come. The point after is good. The Bills are ready to return the kickoff. Easley's running this one out. And they're all over him at the 18-yard line. Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a third time. Has Watkins. He'll pick up 7 this time.
That's a good job by the quarterback. He read the defense, nothing open deep, so he throws it short, and it puts him in great position for a second down play call.
It's second down and 3. C.J. Spiller. And that's a gain of 10.
Now you know why guys like Vince Wilfork are so important to the middle of defenses. You need a big run stopper to stop these runs right up the middle. You either need a big run stopper or some really big linebackers to stop those runs up inside.
It's a dime look for the defense on this play. The Bills will take the snap from the 35. He's got a wide open alley. How impressive was that by Spiller?
Almost every offense in the NFL is thinking screen or draw in a situation like this. Why the defense was not ready for it, I don't know.
Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a third time. Now first and 10. Jackson's handed the football. He's brought to a halt.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
Spiller's lined up directly behind the quarterback here.
Easy, kill. Check 59, Mike is 59,
The Bills snap it at the 41. Jackson's going to secure the handoff. Ely's in on the tackle.
The Bills' offensive line will be whooping it up tomorrow when they watch this play in the field room. What a good job by them. Excellent planning and awesome execution.
The Bills will take the snap from the 30. Again, staying with the safe plays. He's taken down at the 23.
What that run does, it just puts the offense in a good situation. So a good, positive run.
Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a third time. The Bills take it from the 23. And this will end up as a 2-yard loss.
Loss of 2.
Spillers lined up now as the running back behind the quarterback. The Bills will take the snap from the 25. Pulls it in. Rocked for a loss on that tackle.
That was just a dumb call. When you throw it behind the line of scrimmage like that, you deserve to lose some yards. That's what happened on that play.
Lining up for a 44-yard field goal. No doubt about it. Put 3 on the board.
Well, even though they get the field goal that time, it's still disappointing. You get in that position, you'd like to score a touchdown.
Dan Carpenter readying his team for the kickoff. And he's met head on right there at the 20.
Number 11 on the return.
Nickel formation for the defense here. First down and 10. Gets it out for the completion. That's a gain of 8.
Quarterbacks love throwing the football on first down. Usually it's the easiest defense to throw against. They do a nice job that time. They get some good yards, and it's almost a first down.
Second down, 2 to go. Keeps it here. Tackle down at the 46-yard line.
Big first down by the offense that time. Here in the second half, they're losing a close game, and you get that first down. It just gives you confidence. It opens up the playbook, and it just gives you a better chance of going down the field and getting the score.
Cam Newton takes a look now from under center. First down at the 46. Here's the handoff, and they'll run it. Nothing there as this goes for a loss of 2.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the first down play that time by the offense, and now they have a good situation.
Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a 3rd time. 2nd and 11. Here's the handoff. Still on his feet. There's a flag right there.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
Grabbing the face mask. We see it almost once a week, and here it happens again.
Well, a lot of times these defenders, I'll give them a little slack because they're running so fast. They're trying to tackle some tremendous athletes in open space, and sometimes accidentally you're going to grab the face mask.
Williams is lined up as the single back. First down at the 41. Breaks free. Makes the reception. Brought down at the 38.
Well, he had all day long to throw the football that time. That's why he had success throwing the football down the field. I'll tell you what, this defense, they need to start blitzing this quarterback.
Newton lines up in the pistol. The Panthers take it from the 38 to the ground. Williams left side. Gilmore's going to make the tackle.
Well, I think we all know the situation here. It's a close game in the second half, and you're losing, but you pick up a first down. Oh, my gosh, that opens up many more possibilities what you can do on the offensive side. Good job by the offense.
Offense lining up here after picking up more than 30 on the previous play. First and goal from the 6. Jonathan Stewart with the football. And that's a gain of maybe 5. Nothing too exciting here, just plowing ahead, getting closer to that goal line.
Well, they're trying to find out if this defense has the courage and toughness to stand up to them. So far, they haven't. This defense, they better pick it up if they think they're going to stop this offense.
One last play before the quarter ends. That wraps up the third quarter here in downtown Charlotte. We'll be back in just a moment for the start of the fourth. The Panthers have the football as the fourth quarter gets started. That defensive front looks impenetrable here on the goal line. The final quarter begins with this snap.
When you get third and goal, a lot of times it just comes down to who's willing to fight the hardest. We'll find out here in a second.
Third and goal from the 4. Powers his way across. Touchdown. Cam Newton with a touchdown run, and at times you'll look at him and say, how in the world do you stop him, Phil?
It's hard to stop him. Anytime the Carolina Panthers are inside the 5-yard line, my first thought on the defensive side is this. Cam Newton's going to run the football, and if you're not ready for it, he's going to walk into the end zone like he did that time.
The Panthers now to take the lead with the extra point. Add the extra point. The kick is good. The Bills are ready to return the kickoff. Able to move past the 20 and brought down at the 23. The defense comes out in the nickel. First down at the 23. Makes the reception. They'll mark him at the 29.
When you can't hit the quarterback or put pressure on him, there's not much you're going to get done then. That time, quarterback had time, throws it down the field for another completion.
Spillers lined up behind his quarterback as the single back. The Bills have it at the 29. Throw to the left. Williams got it and a first.
The Bills just picked up a big first down that time, Jim. When you're down by a few points in the second half, every first down is crucial. Nice job that time by the offense.
Goodwin's lined up in the slot. The Bills from the 37. Manuel over to Spiller.
Nice catch by the receiver, but it still doesn't get a first down.
On this passing down, the defense comes out in the nickel. Manuel's back in shotgun formation. An open lane. He's taken down at the 47.
Big first down by the offense that time. Here in the second half, they're losing a close game, and you get that first down. It just gives you confidence. It opens up the playbook, and it just gives you a better chance of going down the field and getting the score.
Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a third time. 1st and 10. He was looking short, but the pass falls incomplete. Spiller takes his spot in the backfield. Manuel's going to take the snap from the shotgun. Throws to the right. Catch made. And now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field.
Well, they talk about it's third down league. You got to pick up third downs to have success and win football games. Good play call, good pass, good catch. Now it's 3rd and short. I like the offense's chances.
Graham's in the slot.
Move, 58. Move, 58.
3rd down and 2. Jackson, they break through. Tackle him behind the line.
Well, it's in the second half. It's 4th and short near midfield, and you are losing the game. And I think this is a decision. The odds are in your favor. I think you go for it here, and if you don't get it, you can still survive and let your defense do some work for you.
They bring out Mormon for the punt.
Out of bounds at the 27-yard line.
Cam Newton takes a look now from under center. The Panthers from the 27. Outside to the right. Williams is tackled down.
You got to keep your offensive lineman aggressive, so you have to run the football every once in a while. That run, even though it was a short game, it served a purpose.
It's Williams in the backfield. 2nd down and 7. D'Angelo Williams gains about 3.
Number 34 gets the call on the run. Gain of 3.
Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a third time. Looking across the middle. Tackle's made, and that'll move the chains.
That's a nice route on the outside. Nice throw by the quarterback. Puts him in good position to keep moving and get a first down.
Wide receivers stacked up on this play. Back to the air here on first down. Got the completion. That brings the play to an end.
Well, I guess the best thing to say there, Jim, is they completed the pass, but it still did not get a first down.
Cam Newton takes a look now from under center. Second down and 9. And Williams and a gain of 4.
Number 34 on the carry. Gain of 4 on the play.
For this play, they'll go with 2 tight ends. The Panthers take it from the 43. Looking to the right side and throwing. There's the offense picking up another first down on third down.
What's the old expression? Just move the chains. That's what they did with that throw and catch that time, Jim. It also gives them a chance for 3 more downs.
Cam Newton takes a look now from under center. The Panthers from the 37. And Williams is going to take the handoff now.
With the carry. Gain of 7.
Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a third time. Space to work. He stacked up at that point.
Jim, the offensive coordinator's done a terrific job so far here today. He's got his team winning. They're in the red zone. Let's see how clever he's going to be on this call.
Stewart is in the backfield. First and 10. He's looking to the right here on this throw. He's in for the touchdown.
When you look back at every single game, especially on the offensive side, you win and lose games by how well you play in the red zone. That was an awesome job by the offense. They found a way to score the touchdown.
The Panthers for the extra point. Makes the PAT. He's put the ball on the tee, and he's about to kick off. The tackle's made right around the 25-yard line. Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a third time. Time is beginning to run out here midway in the fourth. He's tackled right at the 31.
You need balance in the NFL. That's what it's all about. Why do you want balance? To keep the defense guessing what's coming next. That play call on first down, throw. Nice throw and catch, just short of the first down.
Nickel formation here for the defense. Second down, 3 to go. They'll call on the services of C.J. Spiller. Touchdown. That'll close the gap.
All right, listen up, listen up.
You talk about fast running backs. You don't have to give him a lot. Block him a little bit. With his speed, he sees that opening and he can make it happen. Takes it all the way for the touchdown run.
So from 2 yards out, they get it across and secure 2 extra points. Bills ready to boot this one down the field. Gets out past the 20 and brought down at the 24. Cam Newton takes a look now from under center. The Panthers have it at the 24. Met by Spikes that time.
34 with the carry on the play. Gain of 2.
Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a third time. The Panthers snap it at the 26. And he hauls it in. Tackles made, and the first down is picked up.
I think the best thing to say about that play, it's just it gained a few yards, so That's what you do. All plays don't score. Sometimes you just want to pick up a couple yards.
Wide receivers are bunched up. And now on first down, they'll go back to the air. Gets it out for the completion. Kotchery is met after a gain of 8.
Good job that time by the quarterback. Looks down the field, nobody open, so he throws the drag route coming across the field, and it's a nice catch just short of the first down.
Olsen's usually a tight end, but he's in the backfield this time. Second down and 2. Williams got it on the handoff.
Number 34, the ball carrier.
Got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They were all over the run that time, and they only give up a short gain.
Williams is lined up in a single back formation. The Panthers will take the snap from the 45. Williams is tackled down. The officials can't tell for certain if it's a first down, so they'll measure for this one. Well, they say it's a first down.
Williams is able to show everybody why he should get the football more. Good job that time, finding his way and picking up a first down.
The Panthers will take the snap from the 45. That'll put them in what we call plus territory.
Always good to have these types of runs. Yeah, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
Second down, 4 to go. Williams taking the handoff. Swallowed up behind the line of scrimmage.
Hey, that's a great job by the defense. What an effort and what speed. That time they get in the backfield and tackle the runner for a loss.
Third down and 6. And he's intercepted.
Number 21 is there to make the interception on the
That
play.
was an awesome job by the defense. They just read the quarterback's eyes. They got in position, and they made the interception.
Offense lines up here.
Move 58. Move 58.
First down at the 30. They'll go ground, trying to power his way right up the middle.
Good coaching on the defensive side. Everybody stays at home. They stay in their gap, and they hold that run to a short gain.
C.J. Spiller is in the backfield.
Green 88. Green 86.
Check 59. Mike is 59. Mike is 59.
2nd and 9.
C.J. Spiller. And they are in on Spiller.
On the carry.
Hey, this defense, they are tough. When you run that football, they got some men up front, and that time they stopped that run just for a short gain.
Tie game here in the late going, and the defense needs to make a stop. They cannot give up the big play right now. 3rd and 6.
Watkins got it. First down.
Number 14 makes the catch. The play results.
The quarterbacks and receivers in this NFL now are so good. It's so easy for them to throw and catch and just keep picking up those first downs.
The game is tied, and time is a factor. 2 minutes remaining, and you're watching the NFL on EA Sports. We're back. Only 2 minutes remain in this one. Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a 3rd time. First down at the 49. They go screen with Spiller. Picks up about 5.
That was a nice job by the offense. It just puts them in a better position to pick up 3rd down. Nice little throw and catch.
Manuel's going to be in the pistol here.
2nd down and 5. They'll run it. Here's the handoff. Brought down at the 44.
The carry. No gain.
Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a 3rd time.
The Bills have it at the 44. The give out of the eye.
And they bring him down at the 33-yard line.
The Bills call a timeout. Their first.
Offense getting set now following the timeout.
Jackson's going to be tired after this run. That is a good long run. The offensive line was terrific, and he does a good job finding a hole and picking up those yards.
We are tied, and this game has less than a minute to go. Now 1st and 10. Here's the handoff out of the strong eye. The Bills are going to use one of the 2 timeouts they have remaining. Following that timeout, offense back out on the field.
Well, a short gain on the run that time by the offense. When you're a running football team, listen, there's going to be a lot of ugly plays that don't work. You just got to keep running them.
Offense lines up here. 2nd down and 7.
They feed it to him one more time. Taken down just 2 yards short of the first. The Panthers signal for a timeout. They have 2 remaining.
Back out there for action after that defensive timeout.
Good job that time by the offense. Power run gets them a few yards.
Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a 3rd time. Handoff. He's tackled beyond the markers. It's a 1st down.
The Panthers call a timeout and are left now with only 1.
Following that timeout, defense back out on the field.
Good job by the offensive line there on 3rd and short. Even though the defense knew it was probably going to be a run, still able to get in there and barely get that 1st down.
This long drive continues. 1st down and 10.
Another running play. Someone's been injured out there. Hold on a minute.
I think you can just tell by the body language and the way he's acting that is an upper body injury. Hope it's not severe. We'll let you know as soon as we find out.
What a drive this has been. 2nd down and 9. Here's the give to Fred Jackson. Picks up 8 here.
2 gets the call. Gain of 8.
Over.
Wasting little time. 3rd and 1. With 2 hands, he has it. What an effort and a touchdown.
Listen up.
So many people you can give credit to on a drive like this. When you're down late in the game and you march down the field and score and take the lead, what a job. I'm going to give credit to the offensive line. They were terrific.
The Bills getting set now for the extra point. It's good. Dan Carpenter readying his team for the kickoff. Short kick here, looking to avoid any late game heroics. And they bring him down at the 44-yard line.
47 on the return.
Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one. First down at the 44. And now Cam Newton with the deep throw. Oh, and almost picked off that time.
Well, the defense has to be depressed after that play, because when you get a chance to get off the field, get a turnover, and get the offense off the field, man, you got to take advantage of situations like that.
Quarters formation here for the defense. 2nd and 10. And here's the throw. Cam Newton throws it down the field. Incomplete. Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one.
The Panthers have it at the 44.
Cam Newton unleashes the long pass. Very nearly intercepted. This one could have gone either way. Each side made some spectacular plays, but we've come to an end, and what a game it was.
Before we go, let's take a look at today's GMC Never Say Never moment of the game.
For Phil Simms and all the crew at EA Sports, Jim Nance saying so long for now.